why don't we get into session 27? So, the last time we left off, the party was wrapping up. The party has just wrapped up their business in North in Egron, and decided to take a little detour down to Jesmia to see how that place is going. After realizing that they've never gone back to the places they just helped out, so they swung by. Things are doing well in Jesmia. They've also learned that the princess of Jesmia, Heletris, being guarded by is being escorted by Druggok and some of their men over to Druyye to deal with some business business over there. Unsure of how the situation is going to go, the party has accepted to head west to Druyye and support Heletris and to see if she needs it. On the way back towards Noflisal, the party went back to the stone pillars to that sword and confirmed more about the how to get the sword out, how the magical system around this place works. And lastly, the party arrived in Noflisal, had talked to Arle, mentioned to him they're going to head over to Druyye to deal with business over there, since he didn't have anything to give him at the moment. And then the party started heading out. And now we pick up to them leaving Noflisal, in which I've been told them they'll arrive on the 5th day of travel. I would like someone to roll me 2d4.
I got this.
Okay.
Can't even be bad because it's your birthday.
Yeah, you have to be nice to me. Legally obligated.
Legally. Bullshit.
Oh, it's just 8 dragons. Come on, guys.
It's just 8 Tarrasques. Come on.
It's just like 30 more Gorgons, and this time they don't catch on fire.
except they are of huge size. All right. So, you guys on your first day travel. Nothing seems to happen during the day.
I hate when you say seems.
And so you guys travel. Basically, on the first day you travel, you get to around. If I can pop myself over to the right map, here we go. You guys can find yourselves to be over here at this point, and and eventually you have to pull over and make camp.
Hut, 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 hut.
I will go hunting.
No, hut.
All right.
Hut. I want a place to sleep.
Oh, I thought you wanted food. That's very Hugbear.
I'm going to sleep as soon as I have a hut.
I made you a TV.
Right, I'm working on it. My computer's being slow.
Nope, you're good. Don't worry. I understand what you're doing. And while Takari...
I have y'all down here if you're wondering why I'm looking down.
Okay. And so while Takari here is setting up a tiny hut, I'd like everyone else to make a perception check for me.
Well,
Hey, I don't like it when you do that.
We'll do what?
They wait until we're setting up the hut.
Hey, I'm gonna use one of my inspirations.
All right.
I see all. Hugbear and I are very perceptive.
I'm the most alert before I go to sleep. Look at us.
Look at us perceiving all over the place.
Look at that. You guys are very perceptive.
Indeed, perceiving.
I'm gonna murder my computer.
Roll initiative?
Not yet. And so, as you guys are setting up, all of you eventually manage. You guys feel that you're not alone.
I don't like that. I would like to stealth.
Go ahead.
I would like to hide in whatever.
Hey, where are you setting up this tiny hut? Right
I guess. Sir, I didn't see where here was.
I'm just gonna lay down where I think they're gonna set up the line.
All right, and so Corra just disappears.
I'm gonna try and stealth as well.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I sure hope something doesn't try to eat me. I wouldn't want to have to just kill it while laying down.
I can't leave the tiny hut, so
Yep.
Papa's gonna go stand over by the mount, by the horses and stuff, and pull out her short bow.
Okay. At this point, so Corra,
Put
Onora.
out my echo.
Okay. Okay, cool. You guys look around, and you guys find yourselves to be surrounded by what looks to be a total of 7 figures. You see there are 3 tigers. But then you also see 4 tigers on their hind legs with bows and arrows pointed at you all.
Kitty.
And you see one of the tigers that's pointed at you, Bob, just goes, "Don't you do it."
Hey, you snuck up on us.
And you hear another one say, Well, you guys are near our territory."
We're just passing through.
Did you ever hear the tale of a group of warriors who were in a church one time and literally killed like 85 people?
Hi.
What's a church?
Or how about the tale of Jesmium, where a group of 3 people and a dog walked in and fucking murdered them all?
Oh, you see, you hear one of them go, "Well, actually, I think I did hear something about that." Shut
Yeah,
up!
that was us.
Oh.
Or we are friends of the king of this land.
I would like to prepare a shot with my short bow in case one of them tries to shoot.
All right.
wait, are we in Hestein or Druyye?
You guys are in Hestein right now. You just crossed the border of Hestein.
I wasn't gonna tell them who you are.
I am going to deadass look one of the Leonin in the face and say, if you attack us, I swear to God I will be eating you tonight.
Okay.
Do I recognize these guys?
Hugbear and Takari make nature checks for me.
Cool. Are they edible? Is that what I'm finding out right now?
Everything's edible. Try hard enough.
If you try. Takari.
Everything's edible at least.
Takari, you are too focused on making your tiny hut. Hugbear. These are not Leonins.
Okay.
As I mentioned, these are tigers. But specifically, you know of a certain species of tigers that have the ability to go from their natural form of 4 legs to being able to stand on their hind legs, talk like a human, use weapons. And they're called were-tigers.
Cool. I'm still gonna eat you.
Bob's gonna, just gonna kind of lower her bow. Be like, okay, stop trying to eat people. We did not know this was your territory because this is Hestein, which all belongs to our friend the king.
Who happens to be my father?
God damn it. Now there's a kid up here.
All right.
I don't have time for that.
All right. Are you trying to persuade or intimidate?
Oh, I'm
Persuade.
intimidating.
Okay. Hugbear intimidation check, Bob persuasion. Takari, you can choose either intimidation or persuasion.
We'll do persuasion.
Okay.
Hugbear, how do you have a -1 in intimidation?
Because it's charisma based.
Yep, it's charisma based. If you were making intimidation that was strength based, I would have said so. Sorry, give me a few seconds here.
Hugbear's not incredibly charming.
Because of the smell.
Yeah, mostly that.
You're just like, what is that smell? Sorry, Primer wasn't fully set. What you guys roll? 19 to 19. Hugbear. They're not buying it. You see some of the some of the four-legged ones that start to growl at you, but then one of the ones with the bow and arrow goes, "Wait! You're related to the ruler of this land."
I am, yeah.
You see they all look at each other. Then they slowly withdraw their arrow and then point the arrow back down to the ground. And you see the ones that are in their natural form calm down a bit. And one of the were-tigers goes, "Alright. In this case, we'll let you go." And looking around at you, I don't see you guys having... You guys don't have animal masks on you, do you?
No. Why would we need them?
No, I'm not saying you need them. There's a group of humans out there. There are about 7 of them. They're wandering around wearing masks, claiming themselves to be like us. And I think they're starting to give us a bad reputation. If you ever run into them, I ask that you don't kill them, but basically, get them to stop. Because if we were to go after them, it would make us look even worse.
How far away are we from the Hestine Palace?
If I remember the base of travel correctly, I would say you guys get there.
No, I'm just asking how far away so that I can cast message.
Oh, message the cantrip.
Yeah.
You're certainly you're more than 120 feet away.
More than 100. Okay. Because I was gonna do that, but never mind.
Okay.
You know what I could do?
Enlighten us.
If I wanted to send a message, I could send off my silver raven, green wondrous power, for an animal messenger.
Otherwise, I have sending I could probably use.
What kind of jerk would just wear a mask to make it look like an animal? What? Who are these people? We should hunt them down.
Also, none of us are human. Well, I think we're only partial.
The only pure human you have in your party is Corra.
Oh,
I'm not a human!
Oh, that's already half elf. Sorry.
No.
I thought you were human. Never mind. Don't mind me.
Not even in real life.
No.
Well, she's what everybody white is. Party stuff, so.
Alright, so what are people doing?
Takari's gonna cast sending to her father to see, what's going on with these were-tigers.
Okay.
If he's heard anything.
Okay. What do you? What is your? Okay. What is your message then?
Basically, it has to,
At most 25 words.
Can you tell us about the were-tigers that are currently living in Hestine.
Okay. So you send that message. You reply back. Your father says, "Hello, Takari. Hello, Takari. Were tigers not hostile but protective? Friendly as long as you don't do something stupid."
Can she reply back?
We would win. I don't know.
It is, if you want to send another message, you have to cast sending again.
She'll do that.
Again, okay.
What about humans running around with masks,
Nice.
pretending to be were tigers?
Okay. You get a reply. This is new, but I've heard rumors of people doing this. If you can take care of it before my guards can find them, that is fine.
Okay. She'll relay what she just did to the party from her father.
Did you ask them if maybe we should just eat all of them?
No, I didn't ask him about that. He just said if we could take care of it before his guards does, then it's fine.
I know we're pro bono.
The were tigers won't be provoked unless we do something to them.
Oh, that's fine. I meant pro bono. I don't do it for free. I'm not gonna. I got things to do. Princesses to save. She could be in any one of these castles.
God damn it.
If you can talk to my father about it, because I
mean, why would we take care of their issue? Nothing. When we've got our own country to run, and he's got his own guard.
that is true. It's up to you guys.
Like, I've always dreamed of being the guy who runs into a church and is like, I object! But, you know, what do my dreams matter?
You can still do that.
Good, let's go.
When Takari gets married.
Oh, yeah!
I just want to pause things for a sec just to tell people that Judge Judy Slayer, thank you for the follow. That is an awesome Nick. That is an awesome
That is an
Twitch
excellent name.
Judge Judy
That
Slayer.
is excellent.
That is an excellent name.
I love that.
Sorry. Continue on.
If you guys don't want to, that's fine.
I mean, if we run into them, there's no reason we can't just beat them up a little bit.
I mean, they're not really. I don't really see them really as a threat right now.
I personally believe we should just continue on with our journey. We already have a long start anyway.
We come across them, we punch them in the face.
Otherwise, no looking. I'm tired.
I am also sleepy. And I lay down where I think Takari is going to put the tiny house on.
All right.
That tiny hut should have been already up.
Yep, it should have already been up at this point. So you just walk through the veil and just collapse.
Yep.
All right, and you see the word tigers just go. Well, sorry for the disturbance. I hope you understand why we were a little hesitant and hostile.
It's understandable. I wouldn't want people looking like me running around terrorizing people.
What's wrong with the way you look?
There you see, he goes, we'll be on our way then.
Oh.
Have a good evening. And then you see they all just retract back into the shadows.
Bye, kitties.
Everybody going to sleep? Y'all go.
Yeah.
Y'all come in.
Well,
Alright.
I'll take first watch.
Well, I'll just say nothing else happens that night. And you guys wake up the next day. And all of you take a long rest if you really need it.
yeah, because I used 3 spell slots already.
Yeah. And so, you guys wake up. You guys have your morning meal. You guys get on your horses and start traveling to the next. Traveling for the next day. I'd like everyone to roll perception checks for me.
Well, apparently I don't know shit.
Okay. You guys carry on through your journey. As nothing appears to happen. And you guys travel on and eventually get over to... go away. Get back to the map here. You guys eventually find yourselves closer to the borders of Druyye. I say about here.
Every so often, I'm going to drop a large stick in front of Onora's horse.
Alright.
To stealth while we go.
What was that, Corey? Stealth while...
While we go. While we walk. While we go.
Sure.
I want no one to perceive me.
Into the ethereal plane you go again. I am making a sound. Whenever you roll a 30 or above, you just go to the ethereal plane.
Hey guys, why did we even get Corra a horse? There's just a horse right there, and no Corra. Why do we even bring this horse?
None of you perceive Corra. You just see a horse.
I just don't want to get surprise attacked.
Onora, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I accidentally kill Onora's horse.
It's interesting. You don't trip over the sticks that Hugbear throws down at you.
I'm riding a horse, so it would be my horse that would trip.
Yeah. Cool. Horse stats, go.
But I'm doing it more as a reflex for you to get them to do the dodging. Anyway.
Pretty sure the horse is usually smart enough not to.
Well,
But okay.
you don't know how big these sticks are.
Exactly.
Is it a tree?
Yes.
Wouldn't that impede all of us because we're all walking in a line?
I wait until literally everybody has passed in front of the door.
Onora's never at the end.
Who's at the end then?
You!
You don't know.
Where I
You
am.
don't know where she is.
Well, no, it usually goes Hugbear. I'm pretty sure it usually goes Hugbear, Onora, me, Takari, and then Corra.
Corra just
Cool.
walks to the side of y'all.
But you guys don't know that.
I'm over here trying to protect y'all's butts.
All right.
A thankless job.
And so you guys,
Your horse just walks on its own all the time.
exactly. So you guys eventually pull over to the side for the evening. Pursuing Takari pulls up a tiny hut, and you, yes.
When we get there,
Mm-hmm.
because we've already been snuck up on once in this forest,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Speak with Plants and ask them to alert us if anyone gets close.
Okay, so you cast Speak with Plants. You give it the command. You hear one of the trees goes. You hear one of the trees goes. Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm also going to cast Speak with Animals, but I'm just going to shout, "If you come near our camp, I will eat you."
I spoke with plants.
Hugbear, make an intimidation check for me. Okay. You see a couple of just harmless birds that are in the trees just go, "Oh shit!" and just fly off. Even though there's a squirrel there, it just goes, "I'm sorry!" and it just takes off.
I'm like the Pumbaa of this forest.
I smell it.
And yeah.
Clear a forest after every meal.
And so you guys successfully make it through another night, have another long rest like you really need it. And now you are day 3 into your travel. And so
I'm so tired of walking. Why didn't we just catch that bird?
I would like to stealth again.
go ahead.
Shocking, I know.
I mean, I know I'm on a horse and the horse is
I
carrying me.
didn't do too good this time.
I can't believe it's a roll of 6 and it comes out. What is?
You stealth, but in order to...
No. What did you roll? What did you roll?
I rolled
I see you!
so I got plus 13.
Corra stealth, but in order to disappear.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like Hugbear should have advantage on perception anytime I stealth.
I got 24, I'm good.
Because he's been with me, like, forever.
All right, duly noted. So yeah, Hugbear.
Like, if we're co-workers, like, you
Yeah.
know my...
Okay, so yeah, Hugbear. You know where Corra is this time. You didn't catch her the first time, but now you do.
That had the same energy as, oh yeah, he's dealt with my shit for years. It's just-
Yeah.
He been knowing. He
Hugbear
been
knows
knowing.
me better than my husband knows me. At this
Question?
It's one of those things where it's like,
Where was the
Hugbear's
little
my
Harry?
best friend. I talk to him about shit. I don't talk to my husband.
I know, Mer was looking a little hairy. I don't
Christ. All right. So you guys carry on to your journey. I would like Hugbear. I would like so who's at the front of the line? You are again?
Anyways.
Okay. Make another perception check for me. 12. Okay. No, it's okay. You're fine. So 12. You guys are traveling. Hugbear, since you're at the front of the line, you can see this. You see there's a little bit of a disturbance in some of the grass line that separates the path from the forest. There's a little bit of disturbance that looks to be footprints.
Why would you walk off the path when there's a perfectly good path?
Usually means somebody's hiding something.
I search for traps.
Sure, perception.
Or a group that is so big they don't all fit on the path?
It was a 1. You got that.
Can I do a survival to see if there's any traps?
Sure, go ahead.
Since this is the like.
I don't know if my dice rolled that one correctly.
I don't think it did.
No, because for some reason you're getting a plus 10 bonus.
I mean, I
Plus
have a
10
plus
and plus
9.
Oh no, I see why. Because you leveled up, you have reliable talent. Which means
Oh,
is
yeah.
whenever you roll a skill that you're proficient with, you roll a 9 or under, it's treated as a 10.
Yeah, okay.
That's why.
Yeah, that would be why.
There you go. So, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if negative. I think negative ones is still treated as negative ones. But
That would make it very reliable talent.
Oof. Well, see, there's the talent and there's the role.
Right?
Corra, you think there are traps along this place. You think there are traps everywhere. Hell, do you think you are a trap? As for Onora and Takari, you don't find any traps.
Because
Thirst trap. You're falling for your own trap. The thirst trap.
Where my brain went.
Yeah.
because I think there's traps and I know Hugbear can see me, I'm gonna try to relay a message like, be careful, there's traps.
Okay. Hugbear, you are signaled to Corra that there are traps.
Hugbear stops his horse immediately, jumps off the horse, and starts running around in a circle. Oh god, there's traps! There's traps everywhere! Anybody see traps? Are traps being set off?
No, there's no traps.
Nothing's being set off.
I'm so confused.
Corra said there's traps everywhere.
Where's Corra? What? Corra?
You know that one member of our party who's like sometimes here?
I know who.
Usually invisible? Usually only I see them?
I didn't even notice she was gone.
She's that good.
They see traps.
Did you notice, Frank? I didn't notice.
I didn't see any traps.
We should all stop what we're doing and check for traps.
Hugbear, make a perception or survival check.
I'm gonna go with the worst one. 13.
You find.
I trust my friends.
You find. Bob, same thing. You find no traps.
No traps. I find no traps.
How good are you at finding traps?
Wait, you said to roll a what or survival?
Perception or survival.
What is the territory that we're in? Like, what kind of?
I would say you're getting close to. You're about to hit the borderline of Druyye.
Yeah, but what kind of
Rain?
Yeah, terrain. That's the word.
Forest.
I am particularly familiar with the type of natural environment that is forest.
Same.
All right, then both of you make it with advantage.
Survival or?
Survival.
20.
Did you say you favor this terrain?
Yeah.
Ha. Don't worry. Don't worry. So 15 from Takari, and then 20 for Bob. No traps.
Bob's gonna be like, I am pretty good in the forest. Before I came to live in No Flea Asylum, I kind of just lived in the forest, so I know the forest pretty well. There's no traps.
My brothers used to take me out in the forest to just
Leave her there.
there's no traps.
Corra, I don't want to say that the whole party is calling you a liar, but they're saying there's no traps, and I just said there was traps everywhere, and now I look like an idiot.
I just think she's a little mistaken this time.
Corra's gonna be like, I don't know the forest, I lived underground.
Exactly.
They're mostly just allergic to pollen. This is just traps. They didn't get outside much, and this all looks like a trap to them. But like, yeah, this is definitely going to fuck with my allergies.
So, are we gonna keep going?
I suppose so, but at this point, everything's a trap.
Oh wait, no, we were
our allergic
camping,
friends.
Were we camping? We camped last night.
No, you guys
we were keeping going.
You guys were still on your journey.
Bob was like, if you want, I will keep an eye out
It's about midday.
Yeah, let's see.
for traps.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you point out the footsteps, Hugbear?
Oh, hey, yeah, there's steps right there. I mean, I did talk about it. I said, why would you walk off a path?
Yeah,
That's why
Bob.
I checked for traps.
Oh yeah, Bob. All of you at this point basically notice the indents in the grass.
With my survival that I did, do I know what kind of indents they are? Like,
These are humanoid indents.
that's probably the people with masks that the kitties told us about.
Why wouldn't they just walk on the path? Do you think there's that many of them?
They're
Or
probably
they're-
planning an ambush.
I would like to stay stealth, pull out my short bow, my +1 short bow, and start following the tracks.
All right.
Well,
You guys don't know this, except for Hugbear.
Oh god, their allergies must be acting up. Corra's going that way. Do you all wanna...
Yeah, we can.
Don't tell them where I'm going.
Can Takari stealth as well?
Yes, you can. If anyone's going to stealth, please roll stealth.
I will stealth.
13, 19,
Kitty stealth.
25. Onora. 5. Power. Now that I have power again, let's pick back up. So, before the power went out, you guys were going into the path. Onora was the only one that rolled a single digit for stealth, unless Onora would like to roll a inspiration.
Fine. No, I'm just gonna keep it. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hi, puppy.
We're using Onora as bait at this point.
Okay, good to know.
Hi, puppy.
I'm just gonna do.
This cat is as big as I am. Did y'all know that?
I could see that.
Just give me a second here as I have to refresh. Roll
I didn't see
20.
kitty.
What you have there is a tabaxi.
Yeah.
Kitty?
He's a baby. If you go in, the family server, there's a picture of me holding him.
Okay. Well, let me tell you this. I just rolled a perception. I'm just rolled a perception. I'll let you know what it was later.
Am I being seen? I'm not allowed to be seen.
So you guys eventually travel on this path, and you come across a camp. In Corra, say you're the first one to get there since you're the first to leave. Corra, you count that there are about 6 or 7 will look to be humans around a campfire, and make a perception check for me, Corra. 24. You see each of them looks to be a tiger facial looking mask.
Okay.
And this is where everyone catches up, and while all of you are crouched down, Onora is standing up. And
Onora.
and yet they don't notice her.
Oh.
So you know how I had a shot ready?
Yeah.
I'd like to shoot.
Okay. Go ahead, roll with advantage. 26. Hold on, before we roll damage, I just need to confirm something here. Hold on. Yeah. Even if you rolled minimally, you aim and you fire. You get one right in the neck, and he just flops over. And now all of them are starting to look around to see what's going on. Important question. What is everyone else doing now?
Can Takari prep her longbow? That's the +2.
Oh wait, the tigers told us not to kill them. Oops.
Sorry, I dissociated. Do we know that these are the tiger people, the masks?
Yeah.
Or
Corra,
is somebody just like, oh my god, Dad, no!
you saw an arrow appear out of nowhere and get one of these humans in the side of the neck.
We saw the masks. We know it's them.
Yeah, I'll say you reckon you see the masks.
You had mentioned the masks.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I zoned.
And then I would also like to continue stealthing, like, to the other side of them.
All right, make another stealth check.
To get, like...
You gotta be able to maintain that good stealth.
Yeah. It's a 24. Not too good.
They rolled a 3, so no.
I didn't roll too well, so...
Good for you. All right. You know what? At this point, combat has ensued. Let's roll initiative. Everyone roll initiative.
I made an executive decision. Sorry, guys.
Are you gonna change the map?
No,
add
we're
tokens?
this could be art of the mind here.
Ooh, Takari.
Wow.
I was not prepared, but okay.
Jesus.
We didn't have any tokens to select, so you're gonna have to manually
Yeah,
add.
I know that's the point.
Okay. Just making sure.
Just give me a sec here. Oh, now they rolled decently. Okay. Alright, so we're waiting for initiative from... Oh no, we got everyone. Okay. So we got Takari, Corra, Hugbear, and then Bop, and then Onora. Alright. Takari, you're up. You see around this campfire there are 6 remaining.
We're gonna use the longbow +2.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack with advantage. I can assure you that that 19 hits.
Okay.
And yeah, you basically make you aim, you fire, you basically you just outright through the heart and it comes out the other side. You kill one. So now we're down to 5.
I would also like to stealth.
Go ahead. Which one would you like?
Either one.
Nope, roll the date. They do not perceive you. Alright, cool. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Corra, it's your turn again.
I would like to shoot again.
Alright, go ahead, roll with advantage. And again, you don't need to roll damage.
But, like, what if I wanted to see how much I overkill?
Sure, go ahead, let's do that. And because they're not surprised this time, so it's just gonna be how it is.
But I snuck to the other side.
I'm not, well, the first time you shot them, they were surprised. This time around, because they know that there's something here attacking you, they're not surprised. You still have the advantage for stealth. I'm just saying you won't get that assassination feat going because you're not surprising them. They know that there's something going on. So, fuck me. Yeah, you shoot an arrow and you really make one of their heads explode. So now we're down to 4.
No, Hugbear was just trying to take credit earlier for killing everything.
What
So.
would anything else on your turn?
I'd like to hide again.
Go
Might
ahead.
as well.
Go ahead. 2, so 23. Yeah, no. Alright, so there's 4 of them left. Hugbear.
You get to make a very important decision. There are 4 people who are wearing masks like this bear one. Okay? And they're going around being bad guys. Now, I have the option. I can just go in there and tell them all to kneel and take them prisoner. Or I can take my big weapon and I can chop them all down.
Giggled.
Prison,
Present.
murder.
Present.
All right, good job. Go to your room.
Aww.
It's
You
done.
know where my blanket is?
This is
Yeah, it's probably on my bed. Go grab
this is the one. This Infinite's child is the only lawful good character in this party.
Entire party.
the one lawful brain cell.
Hugbear is going to just stroll in.
Okay.
He's going to put his echo on the other side of a guy.
Okay.
Bamf to his echo, so they switch places.
All right.
Using my bonus action. And I'm just going to grab 1 or 2.
All right. Make 2 athletics checks for me. 1 for each person. If you're grabbing 2. Fuck.
That'll do it.
No. That's worse. Yeah, you managed to grab like 2 of them by the head, and you got them. Now you gotta hover. Now you got them up in the air, and they're just going, "What the fuck is going on?"
These 2 are for questioning. Do what you want. And I just hold them.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Well, it's their turn. 2 of them, they're gonna try to break out. No. As for the other 2, they're I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll a D100 here.
Watch a few friends die. Watch this big ass bugbear pick 2 of them up by the skull.
The other 2, they look towards each other, and then try to take off in separate directions, and they're gonna spend an action. They're gonna spend an action to dash and try to get away.
Do they go in a way that any of us get an attack of opportunity?
Here. I'll roll percentile dice. Pick high or low, Corra.
Hi. Shit.
Sadly, they do not pass you.
Oh, can we all pick?
Sure. Bob, high or low?
Because I picked low in my head before you rolled.
Let's try again.
I picked low this time.
Okay.
Roll again. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's do it for everyone else too. Takari and Onora, pick high or low.
Low.
Hi.
All right, 2 lows and a high. It is low.
So opportunity attack to me and Takari?
Takari and Bob. Well, Takari, you have a longbow out,
Yep.
so you won't. So sadly, you won't get an attack of opportunity. But Bob will, if you have like
I can cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, but it's a bonus action.
If I have what now?
Bob, what are you gonna whack him with?
I was thinking, my Thorn Whip, because it's instantaneous.
It's be a melee weapon.
It has to be a melee weapon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll just stick my...
Unless you're a warcaster.
Whack him with my stick.
All right. But it does not have shillelagh on it, so it's just a club attack.
Yeah, it's just a club.
Yep. So go ahead and roll with advantage since you're coming out of stealth for this.
That's a quarterstaff. But...
Yeah, that'll hit.
fuck? What fuck?
Were you holding it? Wow. 2 damage.
Kaplunk, man.
You whack him on the side of the you whack him on the side of the knee. He goes, "Ow! What the hell?" And continues running. He's, and yeah, continues running. The other one just starts taking off in another direction. Bob, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my draconic gift. You said it the other day, and now I can't remember how to say it.
Your what?
My draconic gift. I don't remember how to say it.
Ancestry?
Thaumaturgy?
There you go.
Oh, Oh, that's where you call it? Yeah, it's thaumaturgy.
It says it's my draconic gift underneath it. From having my little dude.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my voice boom 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute.
Okay.
And she's gonna yell, "Hey, stay out of the woods, you weirdos!"
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
I have +0.
But you could roll a 19.
A 1 and a 19. Oh my god.
Yep.
I got it with advantage.
But, yeah, you feel that these guys are never going to be in these woods again. They're never going to be roaming around the Hestine Woods ever again. Alright. Onora, your turn.
Are they still within range? Like, how far are they away?
What were you thinking of using? I can tell you yes or no. I can say they are within 120 feet of you. I would say they're probably like 50 feet away from you in either direction. Muted. Yeah, that hits. Alright, I am presuming you're aiming at one of the commoners. Are you adding your +3? You burned one of them and do you aim for the one that was going away from Bob or the one that was going away the other direction?
Other direction.
Okay. You burned into a fucking crisp. Did he even exist? Even you don't remember. Alright. Anything else on you?
Guess we're having barbecue for dinner.
I am.
All right. Is that your? All right. Is that your turn?
Muted, love.
You're muted.
No, I know. I was not actually talking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your mouth.
Your mouth was moving.
Doesn't mean I was talking though.
Should I magic missile these 2 people Hugbear is holding?
She's already used her action.
No.
Should I finally decide to hide?
It was a fucking 33. Yeah, that's my not my action. Like, I'm good.
Okay. Takari, you're up.
Okay, so we're gonna longbow +2
On who?
the guy that was running away.
Okay. Did you hide again? After on your previous turn, did you hide after you shot?
I thought I did, yeah.
Okay. Roll with advantage. I was trying to remember if you did. Well, it hits either way. And yeah, you basically put it right in this, like, on the spine area, and he just falls limp. And yeah, now we're down to these two that are being held by Hugbear as they just slowly watch their friends die.
Anybody have rope?
I got
I
rope.
do.
All right, I'll hold them here. You guys tie them.
I will tie it.
Okay.
That's sleight of hand, right?
And they're like, please forgive us. We're sorry. We weren't trying to mean any harm. We thought they were cool looking. We just wanted to be like them. They're getting close. They're close to weeping.
We just killed a bunch
Can
of
I roll sleight
cosplayers.
of hand to see how well I tie them up?
Sure.
I'll do 2 separate rolls, so I'll tie them both up.
Did we just murder some cosplayers?
We did. Yeah, exactly. on the word of some werebeasts. Hey, there's some assholes out here who are having orgies in our forest. Can you go murder them?
All right.
To be fair, we didn't know if they were dangerous or not, so.
Yeah, no, that's why we shoot first. For sure.
shoot first. Ask questions later.
Listen, I was just,
Most of us are chaotic.
Yep, that is true.
I was thinking
So-
that they put some traps out.
Yeah,
No
no,
one who's up to any good puts out traps.
they were kicking up pollen. I understand.
All right. But yeah, you tie them up good. Is at the point they're just weeping.
I would also like to take any weapons that they might have on their person,
All right. Let me just.
as well as any gold. Like I get paid for my work.
All they had on them were clubs.
Okay, I'm gonna take them.
You would find at the campsite you would find 5 clubs, and then as for any cash that you found, just needed to find the challenge. Just needed to find their challenge rating.
Hey, you guys want some cool masks?
Any cash or anything, obviously of value.
Just give me 2 seconds here. Just need to do a roll here.
Okay, they didn't have anything prepared, and now we asked. And I was trying to figure out things.
Wow.
I'm just
Apparently.
trying to take care of the furry problem.
Christ. Yeah. Corra. Apparently these guys have been some wealthy guys because you found 120 gold off of them.
Cool.
Like,
I'm gonna put it in my purse.
Okay.
There has died high society and we just put them murdered.
Yeah. These are the cream of the crop, like the sons of fucking Hestein. They just have like a cool club where they wear masks.
Sorry I killed your family, Takari.
No.
It's okay, we're marrying her off to the Fae people anyway. She don't need them anymore.
Are these like shitty cardboard masks? Like, or are they like
No, they're made of wood. They're made of wood.
quality?
They're made of wood, but it's like the paint is sort of like fading because it looks very well and kept.
Cosplay is illegal in No Free Style. We had no idea.
I guess I just.
We're not
sit
even
down.
in No Place. We're in Hestein.
What are you gonna do to us?
I sit down in front of the boys. Hey, you guys fucking around?
We weren't hurting anyone.
We were told otherwise by a couple of were-dudes.
We didn't
mean
to offend them. We just thought they were really cool. Why'd you
Why'd
kill
you
my
set up
friends?
Why'd you set up traps?
We didn't have any traps!
I'd
What's
like
with
to
the
do
clubs?
insight. Do I believe? I want to do insight if I believe them.
Go ahead.
'Cause I'm pretty sure there's some traps.
You don't sense falsehood.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, y'all have healing. You could have just, like, brought them back 1 health. But y'all just left them here dead. I'm not saying you guys are getting evil, but by God.
I mean, Takari's
bring
dad said to take care of the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yes, no, it's...
I didn't do anything.
you just hit one in the ankle.
I hit one in the ankle that didn't even hurt, and I yelled.
That's
How
it.
was I supposed to know they don't know how to take a hit?
Nicely.
What are you gonna...
Boys, what are your names?
Frederick.
And you?
Douglas.
My lord.
Frederick and Douglas. What's happened here is a bit of a miscommunication, I think.
You think?
Maybe a bit of oversight. Maybe accidents were made.
You killed my friends!
Technically, yeah, I guess we did.
We take identity theft very seriously here in Hestein.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to us now?
I mean, there are so many options, really. I guess we could mold Earth and hide all your bodies in a single hole.
No, please!
We could just shout really loud and tell the werebeasts that you're here.
No, please! They are just fully weeping. They're just crying at this point.
Does anybody else smell something? It smells really stinky now.
Yeah, there is a hint of urine in the air.
We could contact Hestein and let them know that we've caught the murderous band of cosplayers out here.
They're not responding at this point.
How old do these guys look?
They look to be in their teens, like
Oh, God damn it.
like
God
like
damn it.
like 15 or 16.
How would you, Sir Frederick and Sir Douglas, like to be intrepid adventurers?
What?
You want to go meet a princess?
I'm
I'm offering you a job.
But
Do you want to live or not?
yes, we want to.
Then accept.
This could be... Listen, sometimes you're on a path and you come to a fork in the road. This fork is... all your friends are dead. Join them.
But you killed
Or-
you killed our friends.
Or the other part of the road, join those people who are obviously skilled.
You're obviously better than your friends if you're still alive. Stronger, more capable.
And you join us on epic adventures everywhere we go.
I would
And
like to roll.
And also, you carry my things.
I would like to roll persuasion.
I want some squires.
We
Sure.
want squires.
Make
Oh.
persuasion checks.
If we did not rule a country, we would be going to jail.
You said persuasion?
Persuasion.
Diplomatic immunity, man.
We could even teach you to be as good as us. Potentially.
How not to die 101.
Where are your parents?
They're home.
What's home, Frederick and Douglas?
It's time. So are all my friends.
Yeah, that's a town full of kidnappers and people who can't fight Gorgons. I suggest...
Takari's like staring, like dumbfounded at you, like,
You were literally kidnapped there, and if it wasn't for the 5 of us, Gorgons
The 4
would
of
have murdered
us.
them.
Takari is officially regretting staying with us as long as she has, and rethinking her life choices.
That's okay.
No,
we have
she's-
Frederick.
she's glad that she's out of the castle because otherwise she would have been stuck there the rest of her life until her family married her off. But
I mean, we're gonna marry you off.
Just
at least, yeah.
just so I know, of all the people that attacked, except for Bob, who I hope is for all the people that killed someone, so everyone except Bob, which of you are good aligned?
I'm chaotic good.
I'm chaotic neutral. I don't give 2 shits.
Okay.
Takari's gonna have nightmares for the rest of her life.
Hugbear didn't kill anybody. So.
Yeah, good point. Hugbear did not kill anyone.
Hugbear and I and
I'm
Onora.
neutral.
Alright. Takari,
Oh, you killed somebody, didn't you?
pick high or low.
I mean, she was also
Well-
kind of going off of her dad's orders.
Yes,
But she doesn't
and
have...
she does do stuff against her family's wishes anyway. So
If you were
It's-
lawful, that would go... Say you were going against your dad's
Okay,
orders.
you said low?
I did.
Okay. Your alignment stays as it is.
Yay!
You were kind of going off your good alignment there. I'm just gonna say
I
that.
mean, she was just following orders.
I was just following orders. I was.
Listen,
My dad
of all
said
the
to
people,
take care of the problem. He didn't say how.
of all the people potentially going evil, I'm gonna say it might be the one who wants to raise the dead everywhere we go.
It might be the one who's like, do we want some demons?
I could just bring demons in.
Alright, you see, they go, can we just go home? I just want to go home.
And what are you going to tell them of this day?
I'll say some bears attacked us and we managed to escape.
Douglas? Frederick?
Yeah?
Did you just make a fucking bear joke?
We didn't mean to, I'm sorry! Okay, we can make it something else. We can make it something else.
You
Pack.
could always say you ran into the were-tigers that you offended.
We didn't mean to offend them.
But you did you not?
We didn't know.
Well, I guess this is your knowing now, isn't it?
If you let us go, we'll say those were tigers attacked us.
What money do you have on you?
You already robbed them of 120
I
gold.
already took it from them.
Oh, from the live ones? Oh, I thought you took it from the dead ones.
She took it off of everyone.
Man.
They're paying me for my silence on what they were doing.
There you go.
I can't feel I can't feel anything in my pockets. I thought there was gold in there. Please.
Takari will start untying them.
Okay.
You're
You-
free to work for us for eternity.
You owe us a life debt.
Specifically me, because I spared you, when I could have just killed all of you in probably 6 seconds.
Can we just go home? It sounded like it sounded like we could go home.
Go home.
But don't say a word.
We won't. And they just throw their masks to the side and just take off.
before they go, I'm like, Takari, I sure hope your family doesn't hear about this. Making sure that they hear Takari's name.
All right, duly noted.
My father gave me orders to deal with it. He didn't say how.
It's been dealt with.
We know it.
I feel like this is gonna come back to bite us in the butt.
Maybe.
We could kill him.
Well, let them come attack us in town.
All right.
Well, do we head off to
And yep.
save a princess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta find Hugbear a wife.
I'm just gonna do some rules very quickly here.
At this point, I might need to marry somebody just to keep the peace.
You got a sister, Takari?
I do.
So Bob has now added Frederick and Douglas of Hestein to her enemies list because she's convinced.
Okay. All right. Why don't we take a break here? All right. So we're gonna be back in 10 to 15. We'll take a break for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll pick up from this very interesting encounter.
I would have just killed them, but Evelyn said no.
All right. Let's pick back up from here. So, you guys are left. You guys are now alone in this basically abandoned makeshift camp. After killing 5 teenagers.
They were a threat. Hugbear, don't give me that look.
Do we give them a proper burial? Leave them here for the animals? Marked graves, unmarked graves?
Send
How
them back to
respectful
their
are we?
family.
I mean, I guess we leave this up to the future ruler of Hestein over here.
I mean, technically, it is her land.
I don't have anything to. Well, we can bury him.
Well, I mean, or you can contact your family and be like, hey, there's 5 dead teens in the forest. How do we deal with this?
That.
An
Okay.
accident happened.
How Kennedy are you going with this? I need you guys to make this disappear.
I will contact my family.
All right. All right. Who do you reach to?
I know this much American history.
She's gonna reach out to your father
Okay.
or one of her brothers. Preferably, either Hamir or Baron.
Who do you reaching out to?
Baron.
Baron. All right. Brain. All right.
She's also using sending.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, Baron. There was a little mishap in the forest, and there. Help, please.
All right. You get a reply back saying you get a reply back from Bran. He goes, "Hi, Takari. Where are you? What did you do?"
Druggok sending again. Accidentally killed a couple teens.
Is it?
And she'll give him her coordinates.
Okay. Sorry, just give me. And I need to look at something here. Okay, so Brain just goes. Alright, do you tell him what happened?
She did, yeah.
Okay, and she goes, okay, so you hear Brain just goes, alright. I'll send Methanthar and some guards down to take care of it. That's all you get.
Okay.
And you feel the connection to Brain disappear.
Takari will let the party know that one of her brothers and the guards are coming.
Great. Do we stay here at the scene of the crime? Have you all filled your bloodlust? Are we ready to go? You're muted, so
That's
whatever.
rich coming from you.
I don't think I've killed a teenager since I was myself a teenager.
Sure.
If you
None
guys,
of the guards you've killed could possibly have ever been a teenager.
No, I ask for ID before I murder.
This is an age-restricted club, thank you.
Jesus.
Yeah, you have to be this old to serve, I think.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Suffering.
I'm not like,
Oh, did you mean in game?
yeah, in game. Sorry, wasn't being specific.
Do you want to stay here and wait for the guards, or are we leaving? It's still midday.
I would prefer to stay until the guards came.
Cool. If I tattletale, will they arrest you?
I was going to tell them the truth anyway.
I mean, we were just doing what your dad said.
I'm literally just giving you guys a shot. I don't care. Let's do this. Hugbear lays down and waits for the guards.
Okay. Alright. And so, you guys wait. When you get all this happened midday, hours go by.
Jesus Christ.
Because you're at the border. And so I would say at this point, I would say 6 hours have gone by, and the sun is getting close to setting.
Well, the princess is married now, so glad we took this detour.
And eventually, you see Methanthar and some guards, some Hestine guards arrive. As Methanthar looks around and says, "Looks like I missed some action."
Just don't, Methanthar.
There they are. There's the killers. Get them. And I point at Corra and Takari and Onora.
There were innocent children that didn't need to die. You can literally see that she's mad at herself for not checking. Because one of her biggest things is she'll help people. She doesn't care what her title is. That's the reason why she decided she wanted to leave Hestine. So she's being really hard on herself right now.
And Methanthar says, "Don't worry. Father doesn't know what's happened."
He will.
Well, he won't exactly know the whole truth. All he'll know is that the kids died from a horrible accident, And then the were-tigers, in case they get suspicious, they'll be told to make their camp elsewhere.
Let them know they can roam the forests of Noflis.
I will do that.
Onora, you really shouldn't wear their masks. It's kind of disrespectful. I know they're wooden, but by God, they look so lifelike.
Oh,
And this sort of resembles more of a puppy than a tiger.
someone did not read the brief.
Someone didn't get the memo. Alright. And see, Mythandar goes, go where you need to go. We'll take care of everything from here.
Are you sure?
Don't worry. Like I said, Father's not going to know everything. Horrible accident. Clan will be sent elsewhere.
Okay. As long as no more innocents die.
He gives you a little bit of a nod. He gives you a little bit of a side hug.
Thanks.
On your way back home, if you come across a Frederick and a Douglas, they were also here. They witnessed the whole thing, and, well, they seem like good kids.
We'll talk with them.
Good. Just talk.
Yes, of course, talk.
Okay.
Alright, well, might want to get going before something else happens.
Yeah.
Right. And so you guys get back on your horses. You guys do another couple hours of travel.
I would like to stealth.
Alright, go ahead.
I don't want anyone to perceive me ever. It's fine.
23.
Same, but like in real life.
Alright, and Hugbear, you get advantages because you know Corra.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Or
Yep.
unperceivable.
So you travel a few more hours.
Sucks now that the lowest I can roll is a 23.
You guys make camp, and you manage to get you manage to get yourselves across the border, and you find yourselves in Druyye. You guys.
Takari, could you maybe send a message to the princess and just say, don't get married until we get there?
I can. How far away are we?
I thought your thing was limitless in range.
Sending is, message is 120 feet.
Would you like me to send the Raven?
Will it get there faster than a message by morning?
I can go through the night. Currently watching 5 puppies run around and herd.
Sure.
I'm gonna send the silver Raven. The figurine of the color.
Alright, alright. Okay, so, are you giving, like, a note to the Raven?
With the Raven you get, it does animal messenger.
Let me take a relook at that item. Just so I can...
Ravens can talk anyway in real life, so. Fun fact.
They're like the Kenku of IRL.
Actually, yes. They can talk and mimic people's voices like parrots.
Become a Raven for up to 12 hours.
Once it's been used, it can be using it for 2 days.
Well, the figurine allows you to cast Animal Messenger on it. Okay, I'll have to relook at Animal Messenger. Give me a sec here.
Oh shit,
Here we go.
haven't visited it. Never mind.
Yep, which you have visited. So,
I haven't visited.
you come to realize that it won't work.
Yeah, I can cast sending. What do you want the message to say?
We got a little sidetracked. Don't get married until we get there. You have 25 words to respond. Are you willingly getting married?
Yeah, that's up to 25 words or under. Damn.
She'll cast that message because my brain is not going to remember.
Yep, no problem.
All the words.
All right. So you send a message to Heletris, the princess.
Yep.
All right. You get a reply that says, "Oh, Takari, I will send a message to the Druyye rulers to postpone a day, and we will wait for you."
I can't send you anything else because I don't have any more spells
Yep,
left.
that's it. That's fine, and that's all you get.
We should. We had a short rest or a long rest.
I used message twice already.
She used sending. She already used sending on.
Protect your family from dead bodies.
Yeah, but then we rested after that, and then we left.
No.
Oh, I thought we did.
No.
Mm-mm.
Never
No.
mind.
It was midday.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
Ignore me. I forgot.
Just a reminder, now that we're in Druyye, my tribe may be roaming these forests, so keep your eyes peeled.
To attack on sight.
More Hugbears?
Nobody as strong as me, but
Well, no.
I mean, maybe a couple.
Or are they more like Druggok?
Unfortunately, more like that.
and you guys sleep through the night and wake up the next day, so that everyone can take a long rest. As you wake up on your fourth day, and I'll just say this: on your fourth day of travel, nothing happens. You don't notice anything. But as you get closer to, and you guys find yourselves getting closer to, you guys are about, here. Actually, hold on. As you guys are thinking about making camp as you guys are like on your last you guys are like on your last hour of travel, for the day. I like people to make perception checks for me.
Perception? I can perceive.
Oh my god.
I can perceive.
You can perceive.
I foresee all.
All right.
With that, I think you see Corra.
You guys see a set of footprints that you guys see a set of footprints that once again look to be coming to be along the edge of where the path is through the forest. But Onora, you see these footprints in the direction they're going. They're humanoid, and they're going away from the woods.
Is there anything else that I can see besides the footprints? Like any other indication?
No, that's all you get. You know, they're humanoid, and then they're pointing. They seem to whoever's footprints these are. This person was walking away.
Does it look like a footprint, or does it look like a shoe print?
Oh, sorry. It is a big shoe print.
Big as in Hugbear, or big as in like adult male?
Looks big as in Hugbear.
Big as in a Hugbear. And did you specify if it was like a footprint or a shoe? You said it was a boot?
Yeah, boot.
They've got Goliaths out here for sure.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Did you know any?
Druggok was one, wasn't he?
No, Druggok is the orc. You know Vardath, who was the protector for the previous king of Jesbium.
That's right.
That
Ruler of roaming army. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, there were a few in my track.
Well, if we suspect that it's part of Hugbear's tribe, and on top of the fact of Hugbear, I'm assuming you really don't care too much to run into them.
Oh, I'd say that he owes me a life debt.
Oh?
Well, I did let him live.
Is this are the footprints? You said it was heading out of the forest,
Out of the forest.
like towards Druyye, like the city Druyye, or is it like towards?
Unfortunately, you see the footprints that go from the woods that are like leading to the path, but whatever footprints that were on that path are mixed in with the other foot trails and footpaths that walked on this.
So we can't exactly see if they're headed towards Druyye or
It's hard to
away
tell.
from Druyye.
It's hard to tell.
Can I make an investigation check to see if I can find anything else? Any other indications of anything?
What are you looking for specifically?
I don't know, like clothing, dropping, I don't know,
Okay.
anything
Sure. Make an investigation check.
to indicate who these people would be.
I would like to stealth.
Corra.
25. 5.
That was on your previous check. Okay.
I hate how Corra can roll a single digit and get 23.
Well, no, that's
Because
that.
I have extra.
She automatically takes a 10 on skill she's proficient in. Onora, it's getting dark.
It's getting dark. Is
Oh.
it now?
Also, quick check. Is Bop with us?
Yeah, they just had to go check something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll look. Onora's gonna look to Hugbear and she's gonna go ahead and be like, well, at this point, since this is more your territory, I'd say this is your call. We could continue on our way, or we could try and track down whoever this is.
Oh, I don't think we have to do that. I think they'll certainly find us. And my thought really is, if he had a roaming army, where would he go? Maybe home.
My best personality traits.
So it wouldn't surprise me if... Oh, the old army is right here in Druyye.
Do you think they have could it be that they've taken over Druyye at this point?
Honestly, my lady is one of my better
I don't know what Druyye's defenses are like. But as a mercenary group, you have a whole army at your disposal. Who knows what you could do? Especially with his training.
Karma, quit.
Or what is he like?
He likes to think he's honorable.
You don't think so?
I'd like to think he left his king to die.
How so?
Because he left his king to die.
Did he have a choice?
Yeah, he could have fought me, or he could leave his king to die.
Sounds like you resent him.
Well, he made the right choice. If he wanted to live.
I see. Well, then I suppose we shall continue it on to Druyye, right?
We've come all this way, I don't see why not.
And onward, I suppose we shall go. And she's gonna just continue walking. She would stealth, but she knows she can't stealth for crap.
Alright. And so you guys continue on, for just forgetting about that. And eventually you find a place to camp and take a long rest. You guys wake up on the 5th day. And originally you're supposed to get there about morning. But now you get about... You guys get there about like, I guess I'll say 1 in the afternoon. As you arrive to a camp that Bob, Hugbear, and Takari are familiar with, as they were part of the raid back in Jesmium. And you can see there are many Jesmium knights that look to be like either training or eating food or on guard duty.
Called it.
And then if you look a little closely, you see Heletris and Druggok talking to each other.
I'm just going to remind the party that I asked 2 questions last night. She did not answer whether or not this was a willing marriage.
Oh.
She only said she would postpone.
And we're talking about the princess, right?
Yeah.
So our goal is to get her alone. To talk to her.
I'm going to go find the said princess.
Sure. You go up to the 3 of them.
I think Corra and Onora were the only ones that didn't meet them, weren't they? Because that was when Onora was having her mental breakdown of all the pain and was stuck in the thing.
Yeah, it's like only the 3 of us went into that giant battle.
Oh yeah!
Yep.
And Corra was taking care of Onora.
Yep.
She was being a good friend.
One of us has to be a parent sometimes. To take care of y'all's asses.
And sometimes I'm a dog.
Alright. And so you guys approach Heletris and Druggok. You see Heletris looks up to you, go with a little smile, and goes, "Oh, hey, you guys have made it."
We did.
Hi. I'm Bob.
Oh, yes, I remember. Hi, Bob. So, how was your, I guess how was your delayed trip?
Oh, you know, sightseeing, death, destruction, tarnishing our names forever.
You see Druggok speaker goes, "That's something I'm not too far from, that's something I'm familiar with."
Hello, Guida.
We know.
We've heard.
Your legend precedes you.
As to yours, Hugbear.
Yeah, how many provinces have you overturned and taken over, essentially?
Not as many as yours. For me, it's 1.
Yeah. I remember those baby numbers.
So, what are you at now? Like 4, 5?
I think I'm at 6.
Yeah, you're 6. And you see Jugger just goes, show off.
Can't help it that we're better.
And you see how it just goes, well, as you said, I told the king of Druyye, Dormash, that I've asked him to wait until tomorrow to meet so we can speak. So we have today to ourselves before we meet with them tomorrow and negotiate.
Fantastic. What's the prince like?
I don't know, really.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody you don't know?
That's the given of being royal. You're just married off to the next ruler of another country.
I mean,
My God, who would just marry off a royal? Who would just see a royal and say, you know what, you're going to marry...
You guys!
Like, just a range of...
You guys!
I don't know. I don't know if you're implying something here.
Not yet, but you're planning to.
We've made suggestions.
Yeah, to each royal that we've come across.
We've let you say no.
We've allowed you to say no.
We have to admit the Fae one was pretty good, though.
That
Was a
was a
cutie.
solid maybe from her too. So you
Exactly.
can't talk down on the things that you've approved of.
You see, Hell just speaks up and goes, wait, I'm sorry. Fae one?
Shut up!
Oh yeah, we went to the Feywild and Takari is a little boy crazy over there.
We have not.
Just
We finally
talks
found some-
non-stop about him, day after day after day.
All
he's
these
the ruler-
lies.
He's the ruler of which the Snowlands is what it was.
Yeah, the
Summerland.
the Winter Kingdom.
The Winter
Yes.
Kingdom.
I would like to roll deception to make them believe that she is boy crazy.
Go ahead.
I would
Can
like to assist in that.
Can I roll against that, please?
Onora, you can roll a deception check. Takari, make a persuasion check.
I'm not good at deception.
And
Get a
now,
few drinks and
Well,
drinks at Takari, and all they talk about are the rock hard abs of the Stone Prince.
Make sure you use that inspiration, Takari.
oh, I already used. I am good. I wrote persuasion.
Yeah, first time she accidentally clicked on perception.
They're both the same number, so that's why.
It would have really known. So
But at 27 though.
Nat 20.
yeah.
Stop the
you,
cat.
You see, sorry. You see that Hell just looks towards Takari and goes, well, at least you have an option.
That was my fear. You know, there's 3 provinces we haven't visited. We could marry off to any of them.
Not including the summer, autumn, and spring kingdoms as well of the Fae.
Really, the world is your oyster. You say the word. We'll find you a guy.
It's fine. You can see that she's turning bright red, blush red.
Well, no, I think he was talking to Heletris.
Eldris.
Oh. Never mind. Ignore me.
you?
Ignore me. Just ignore me.
See what we mean about her wanting to get married?
He's just.
That's all she thinks about.
It is.
I don't think that's what's on top of her head all the time.
No.
You don't live with her. We do.
No, but I am a noble just like her, so I...
Sometimes it's murder.
That might have been a bit too soon.
That sounds a little dramatic. And you see Druggok.
Sometimes it's murder and then raising them from the dead and demons.
Are we sure she's good?
I'll double check.
You see Druggok speak up, says, "Oh, by the way, Hugbear, I showed Princess here how to hunt."
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I managed to take down. I managed to take down a boar.
Hmm.
Yeah, Druggok goes, yeah, she managed to hit one lucky shot that was right where the throat is.
Okay.
So we're gonna have boar for dinner tonight, boys. Meat's on our menu. And so just go, ha!
Really?
Well, at least you have one sellable skill. We should be able to get many goat for you.
And you see how it just goes, yes. And I've actually, Druggok told me that because they are half-orc in nature, that doing something such as this would get them to like me a little more.
Takari's just holding her cat, like.
She's just cranky off in the corner.
She's just curled up in the corner, just petting her cat. Just, why do they do this to me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, got you.
You know, Princess, if you killed a mighty warrior like Druggok here, they'd respect you even more. Do you want me to hold him down for you?
You see, Druggok just goes, nice try. And she goes, no, I need him. I'll need him for what's going on here. So I can't really kill him off now. And Druggok goes, wait, what? And you see, how just goes, I'm joking. He goes, okay.
Or is she?
You see, he gets like a little bit of like just a little bit of like an unsure glance at the princess.
Bob's gonna whisper to Hugbear, they seem awfully close.
No, not in that way. Not in that way. No. She's off to marry someone else, so why should I have feelings for her?
That doesn't stop
Inside
anyone.
check.
Go ahead.
Inside
Yeah,
check.
inside check.
Same.
Go ahead.
Same.
Oh, look at you.
Nor.
Here are your findings.
Okay. So for Takari,
I don't know. She's just petting her cat.
yeah, Takari, you're curled up in the corner somewhere, just trying to be like, why are you always like this? As for everyone else, he's not lying.
Hugbear is going to detect thoughts.
All right.
Magic
What?
helmet.
All right. Remind me of the DC.
13 wisdom.
13 wisdom. Okay, got you. If the thing will ever load, here we go. All right. Let me just.
Surely he is low whiz.
Rolls a 15.
Son of a bitch. But he doesn't have like a -3 wisdom.
No.
Damn. All right.
All right. You try to. All right. So yeah, you try to detect thoughts. And you see, Druggok, like, looks around a little bit, as a little disturbed. What the hell?
What's wrong with you?
Something touched my brain.
Would that?
Sounds
by
like
God,
your
could that?
skin,
That's
your
called
skull.
thinking.
That's your first thought. I'm so proud.
Wait, you have a brain?
Yes, I have a brain. I don't use it a lot, but yes, I do have a brain.
Oh, he's got smooth brain. Got it.
It's half a brain cell.
Oh. You don't have a brain.
I do have a brain.
If
But
I
you
only
don't.
had a brain.
Anyway, we have a whole day ahead of us. I guess we can do a little bit of a feast. We can celebrate the princess here's first kill in the hunt. You guys want to join us?
Sure.
Hey, princess.
Yes?
I saw a stream not too far from here. Why don't we take a nice bath real quick before we enjoy our feast? Clean up a bit.
I didn't want to say anything, but you're all quite smelly. I've been traveling with you for 6 days. By God, you've not bathed once.
Onora and Hugbear, make a persuasion check.
I persuade. You don't persuade.
Yeah, that's about right.
I am going to use an inspiration to see if I can get higher.
Okay,
I'm
go.
keeping it. Because everybody knows the funk is me.
I love that, Hugbear.
Pop wants to take a bath.
Thank you, random person who gave me inspo that I have no clue who.
Unknown
They
view.
refused to tell me that week.
We were in the middle of a session. I couldn't. Okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We don't need to know.
19.
19. Okay. She looks at Hugbear and he goes, she doesn't smell that bad, but I think it is wise that we should wash up.
Perfect. Let's go. And she's gonna take her hand and lead her to a. Was there a stream on the way? I was making bullshit.
Okay. Pick high, middle, or low.
Middle. God damn it.
You don't know any river streams, but you can make a survival check to see if you can find one.
And then I shall make a survival check.
Can Takari as well?
Sure. Because we're in the woods, make it a vantage for Takari.
I found a stream.
There you go.
Yes, yes. With Takari's help, you guys managed to find the stream Onora found.
Bet.
Pop
Alright.
with.
Corra and Hugbear, you guys are left at the camp with everyone else. Actually, Druyye's gonna turn to Hugbear and say, actually, Hugbear, mind if I talk to you for a sec?
And if I'm not back in like
2 days.
three minutes, I'm probably burying this guy. All right, let's go.
Corra would like to stealth and follow.
Roll for stealth. Okay. Before you do, you're in a camp. So how do you initiate this stealth?
She's a tiny half elf that magically
I'm going
disappears
to
in
kind
the
of like
ethereal
stay in the shadows, but at the same time, just like I'm somehow doing like work there, just like trying to blend in.
Okay.
Not
All right.
make it
Really only
obvious
stealthing
that I'm,
from
like,
Druyye.
watching
All right.
them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Normal roll stealth check. Okay. Yeah, you're hidden. You basically just had to not roll a 1. All right, and you're hidden, and you managed to follow and maintain distance with Hugbear and Druggok. Why don't you make a perception check to see if you can hear them? Yep. You can hear the conversation. As Druggok pulls you over, Hugbear, and goes, so, do you have a weird feeling about this whole situation?
Oh yeah, I was pretty sure you were holding the princess hostage or something, trying to get money out of somebody or other.
No. I meant I meant with with the rulers of Druyye, the half-orcs.
Oh, they're a bunch of pricks. I also kind of like the princess, so I thought this was a weird arrangement.
Yeah, I found it weird that they were so open to this idea, and let me tell you, this feeling I have right now, I never feel this unless it's in battle, and for me to feel this now, it's freaking me out a bit.
Is it because you taught the princess how to hunt and you're getting feelings?
Shut the fuck up, Hugbear.
Well, my phone's dead.
Hugbear, shut up. This is no. I'm just.
Is it a battle within in your heart? You're losing the battle. You're losing the one you love.
If I fake it and say yes, will you stop saying it?
Sure. So it's true. Continue.
And you know, the current ruler, Dormash, he was there. He was the current ruler when our tribe was nearly wiped.
It says there's only a 10% chance, and there's like
Yeah.
no storm surrounding us.
I mean,
Daylight before. It is kind of warm outside, so.
I want to mute somebody.
Oh, no clue.
Hey. Anyways, I mean, Druyye and Jesmium being on either side of Noflius Isle does make me a little nervous as well. If they were to join forces and attack us on either side, if that was some sort of arrangement.
I personally don't think Jesmium would do that. But Druyye is the one I'm a little concerned about. But you've been going around making friends with people in Hestein and Pleoberg, so at least we have a bit of a buffer if we need it. You guys have a bit of a buffer, but I think for now we just need to keep our eyes open.
Who initiated this? Was it Druyye or was it Jesmium?
I don't know.
Interesting. I told you about the silence and this Viper gang and all this fun stuff.
Yeah, you told me.
We've not been through Druyye yet. I don't know what kind of influence they might have there. Might be another one of these plots and schemes. Whatever, but I'm also quite content just killing them all.
I'm there with you.
Do you think they had a hand in our tribe?
More than likely. They were the only ones in power at that. Besides our tribe, they were the only ones that had that kind of power.
Do you think we were just getting too strong?
No idea.
Usually they just hire us.
I don't know.
Sometimes wonder if it was kind of our fault. You, me, the other ones coming up. We were rather bloodthirsty and powerful, and look at what I've done in 6 months. A whole tribe of us. Fuck what we could have done.
Father did train us to show no mercy.
Kind of live with that guilt.
To leave nothing behind. So,
Well, if it turns out that they had a direct hand, I don't know if I'm going to be able to not kill them.
same.
All right.
For now, just listen to what they have to say.
All right. Well, if you're going to be on my side on this one, I guess I won't kill you.
All right then. And he starts heading back to the camp.
Oh, hey, by the way, I have a new trick.
Oh?
Echo on the other side of him, slaps him in the back of the head.
Ah! What the fuck?
Yeah, I can beat you up and be over there having a nap.
Why are you always one step ahead of me?
Well, I don't know how far ahead of your training you are, but I could probably teach you how to do it too.
Now, both of us doing this. Now that's just scary. And he punches the ghost and the ghost dissipates. Not that strong.
I put up another one up and smack him in the head again. I can do that every 6 seconds.
I'm saving my energy in case something does happen tomorrow. But you better teach me that when all this is done.
Deal.
Alright, and you guys start to head back to camp. We're gonna pop run over to Bob, Onora, Takari, and Heletris over at the river, cleansing themselves.
Once they get to the river, Onora's gonna take the princess and kind of scoot off to the side a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just gonna like casually bring it up, like and start to ask her, so, have you met your Prince Charming as of yet?
No, not really. We've only talked in letters, but I never really saw him in person.
Oh, really? So you don't know who you're going after?
Well, I'm given that his father is a half-orc, him telling me in the letters that he is a half-orc himself, I think I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going up against, or who I'm gonna be with.
How do you feel about this? Do you like him?
I mean, it's just your typical noble stuff.
What's your thoughts on it? Just because it's typical doesn't mean, you can't have your own opinion.
I mean, I wouldn't mind liking a place to rule myself. Not much happens here. What I've read, not much has happened in Druyye, well, except for a clan that was, as far as I know, nearly wiped out. Well, that's what I've heard from. That's what I've read, and that's what Druggok has told me.
How do you feel about that?
What? Feel about what? Druggok?
I was gonna say the mass murder, but yeah, how do you feel about Druggok? You awfully seem like. Who is he to you?
Well,
Kind of a nuisance when I last saw him.
yes, he's definitely seemed a little calmer, but I can assure you he's not my type.
Oh, really? What is your type then?
I don't know. I think someone who's I think someone that's shorter than me.
Someone who's shorter than you? That's an interesting quality to desire.
I mean, you've seen Druggok is taller than me. I don't know how much I can have control of him.
So you feel as if you get married to this half-orc prince that you'll have control over him? What if it turns out badly and you don't?
We'll get there when we get there.
I see. Whose idea for this marriage was it?
It was, actually, I think Kron, the prince, I think he reached out to me first.
The Prince of Druyye?
Yes.
How did he reach out to you?
By letter.
That's what I meant. What did he say?
Well, you know, on his first attempt at trying to hit on me, he was trying to use some sappy words, and in the second letter I made fun of him, but I told him I'd give him A for efforts for trying. And then from there, we just kept sending letters back and forth.
I see.
And then Kron said that he told about his father found out about what was going on, and has asked me to asked him to ask me for my hand. And so I told Mother about this, and everyone seemed to be okay with it,
including yourself.
Like I said, I wouldn't mind having my own piece of land to rule. Not that I'm not liking how Mother rules.
What? Is there something going on between your mother and you?
No, like I said, I just don't mind I could have a piece of land of my own to rule.
I see. Expanding your horizons.
Exactly. Why not have control of one region when you have control of two?
Meanwhile, Pop is nearly drowning in the little.
Takari's making sure that she does that.
Just,
Okay.
I'm okay.
Takari is like making sure that she doesn't drown or go too much deeper, so she's like using shape is.
You can pick her up. She weighs 48 pounds.
Yeah, she's just picking you up.
He weighs about the same as my dog.
Like, she's a small person. She's tiny.
She may have to use shape water to make sure that you don't drown. But
I'm okay.
It's
okay.
my toe. Stop.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
What if when you meet him, he turns out to be somebody you didn't expect? Somebody you don't like? What then?
Then I see how much I could put up with him. At this point, it's no longer about personal relations or about personal ideas. It's all just... it's noble stuff. Takari will understand. Right, Takari?
unfortunately I do.
See?
But it should also be your choice, though.
Takari has said no to every eligible suitor we've come across.
Except for one.
And that's understandable.
Oh, you're right.
Takari chose every man has come across her path. She has said no. But as for me, I'm willing to give this a try just to see how it goes.
I see. Well,
After all, this is not my home country, so I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to get experience.
I suppose that's one way to gather experience. Just be careful of yourself. Watch yourself. You never know when a royal will be poisoned.
You never know.
Hey, if you ever want a divorce, just give us a call.
I will make sure to do that, and I will inform Mother beforehand.
Alright, let's finish getting cleaned up. And she's gonna continue washing herself off.
Alright, and so you guys, continue having a little girl talk, and you guys meet up back at the camp about dinner time as the boar has been finished cooked. And you guys,
It roasted over an open fire.
basically converse in front of an open fire. As you guys are eating and enjoying your time. For anyone that's drinking, I need you to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Why not? I'm an alcoholic.
Wow.
15.
Can I reroll, please?
You can if you want
Someone's
to.
gonna be the sober mom.
I will use an inspiration for that one.
All right. Still drunk.
But it's not a net one, so I'm okay.
Corra?
I'm staying sober. I'm the sober mom for today.
Okay.
I have to
Takari.
have a designated walker.
All right. Takari, with all that's going on, you let the drinks get to you.
Yeah.
She's thinking about how the fact she should be married by now.
Or what's happened? Or what
that's
happened?
not on her mind at all.
Or what happened to some teenagers a couple days?
At this point, during this, Onora is gonna sneak over to Corra and kind of like whisper to her. So Takari confessed that there's all but one. So she really was interested in the fairy prince.
The pity that by now he's probably married to someone else.
We never know. Time does flow differently.
Eventually, Heletris speaks and says, "Oh, by the way, I learned that you lot," points to the Faephyra, says, have a competition going on in a certain game." And she points over, and you guys look over to see there's a pole, and you see being hunted by a stray, and you see a dartboard.
It's time.
Let's do this.
Alright, so is everyone participating?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest there's this other game where you throw axes
Shut
at a
up.
dartboard.
No.
Nope.
Nice.
Nope. Everybody just shut that down.
Everybody said no.
And, well, at that point, you
You
see
can
she...
just say you're afraid to
You-
play darts.
Oh.
No, I just said you all lack the strength.
yeah, you see Heletris speaks because, well, actually, I heard about Egron's version of it, and I believe Druggok here wants to give a little bit of a challenge. And you see Druggok is saying to another dartboard and is holding off a few throwing axes.
Yeah, I'll kick your ass, Seabass.
Brain it.
Gooey duck.
Alright, so we're having Druggok versus Hugbear, and then a fatal four-way between Bob, Corra, Onora, Takari. Let me just get the names down appropriately. And then
Is
we
the
have-
princess not playing with us?
Miss Huntress, you did have the honor of the kill. Why not join us in a round?
And you
I'm
see
not
all the
going to,
soldiers.
I'm very good at it.
And you see all the soldiers go, "Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it." And she goes,
Pressure.
"All right, I'll do it." Ah! All right, let me put her name down.
Papa's gonna be like, I'm very good at this.
And you
Hang
see,
out with her too
and,
much.
and she goes, "And would it be a shame if I somehow beat you?" Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Pretty sure Corra is the best of us.
All
I
right.
don't know if I would go that
All
far.
right. So,
I tend to have someone trying to distract me.
all right. So, Bob, Corra, Onora, and Takari, please make dexterity checks.
Oh wait, Because I'm drunk.
Oh yeah, Takari with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Oh,
Keep it. It's funnier.
I don't ever use it to redo this. I'm so sad.
All right. Let me just do a roll.
I would like to use an inspiration to have Onora re-roll.
God damn it!
Go ahead.
Let me have my good numbers.
Nah.
I can't roll for crap. You
Uh,
know what? I would like Corra to reroll.
Okay, go ahead, Corra. Please re-roll.
Watch, she gets like a 19.
16.
I hate my life.
All right. Let me
Thank
just
you, rather random mystery person.
let me roll for Heletris here. Rolls a disadvantage. Rolls a natural 2. So for that, okay. So let me just get organized here very quickly. So I know. So Bop, so you don't even hit the board.
Bob's doing her best.
But
Pop is like sitting down while they're all standing and like
Onora
just depressed with her.
and Heletris tie. And then
What happened last, Onora?
I believe it's Takari.
Yeah.
Takari and then Corra. All right. Hugbear, please make a yes.
Before we begin, I would like to use a suggestion against my good friend
Oh god.
Druggok. You know, my friend, the problem with you is you're always second guessing yourself.
You're trying to throw him off?
Yeah, and I want him to have more or less disadvantage on all his throws because he's fucking himself up.
Okay. Either make a persuasion or a intimidation check.
He has to actually make a Wisdom 13 save.
Oh, it's from your helmet. Okay. Got you. Okay. Actually, no. So I have. Hold on. Give me a sec. If I scroll down, here you are. And then Wisdom saving throw. You said.
Yeah.
All right. Rolls an 8.
And then I'm going to rage and throw my thing.
Okay. Yeah. Make a strength check with advantage.
I am a cheater and I don't care. Strength check disadvantage.
Oh, good thing. And then let me roll disadvantage for our friend here. You get the point. You win
Fantastic.
you win the first round.
Yeah, that lasts for 8 hours.
Okay, so he'll be doubting himself for the next 8 hours. You have
Just like drop it.
He'll have disadvantage on all ability checks for 8 hours. There you go. All right, let's go to Bob, Corra, Onora, and Takari, make your second round dexterity checks. Takari and Heletris will make it disadvantage. Ooh.
I am depression.
I am depressed. And yes, you are.
Poor Bob.
Oh, wow, Takari.
Damn, Takari, even with disadvantage.
Right, I'm just gonna.
I told you I was a better drunk.
I'm just gonna roll for Heletris here. Okay.
After all her shit talking, she
All right. So let me write down the scores. So we got Takari in first, Onora in second, Corra in third. Heletris does better than Bob. All right. Okay. Druggok and Hugbear. Let's go. Hugbear advantage. Druggok disadvantage. You little shit.
24.
Nope. Rolls an 8. Alright, so Hugbear gets the second round. Alright, last round. Let's do the dexterity checks first. Takari and Heletris at disadvantage. This is not your evening.
You know what the problem is? They put this dartboard just like 1 foot higher.
It's not the exact measurement.
Pop misses again and just like flops herself on the ground like just.
I'm done.
I imagine this dart hits like someone's mug.
She's like a small child throwing
No,
a fit.
the start hits
she's just laying on the
Hugbear's board.
Corra, I want you to reroll.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so we have Corra.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday from Hugbear to you. So we
I
have
have notes on when Hugbear's birthday is in game.
and we have
I thought it was
Takari.
whatever you said.
So we have Takari
Yeah, but I've got the exact
and
date
Onora
that we
tied
convinced
for
him.
Takari and Onora tied for second. And then we have
Pop needs a birthday. Pop doesn't have one. Or it should pick Pop a birthday.
Bob. You missed the board completely.
Pop is laying on the ground, just hurt, like just spread eagle, just sad. Like contemplating her existence.
Aww.
Takari will scoot over a drink towards Bob.
Bob, make an insight check on yourself.
What is Bop?
Bob knows Bob.
Bob knows Bob.
I have a drink now, so.
And you're not drunk. All right.
I can't even get drunk.
We'll get to the totals of the first rounds after we do one more round of strength checks with Hugbear and Druggok.
Get drunk, right?
And yep, Hugbear clear win. Hugbear clear wins, but on the dartboard side, Takari and Corra are tied for first.
Just kidding. We were playing for lowest score wins, so.
Oh shit! That's right. Bob won with 1 point. So
Just kidding.
Corra and Takari, you each are given one more dart. Please make one more dexterity check, Takari, with disadvantage.
There it is.
Ah!
I'm using inspiration.
All right.
Fuck that.
All right, go ahead.
That's better.
Yeah,
Still lost.
but you still lost with an 11.
It's fine. It's not a nat 1. I'm fine.
All right.
Do I have an inspiration? Maybe.
All right, but yeah, Corra, after going through a tiebreaker, Corra wins. The roll wins the dart throwing, and Hugbear beats Druggok in the axe throwing.
I mean, when do these two ever lose?
High five.
Bop throws an axe.
Ah!
Strength check.
Jumps to hit the high five.
You hit the bottom of the pole.
My echo disappears.
I can hit something.
No, in fact, the echo catches it. Okay, Onora, you hit the board and you were pretty close to the center.
I'm just curious.
God,
I
dead.
hate you, Corra.
Corra hits dead center.
Do you want me to make it a disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay.
Nope.
Hey, look at that!
Hugbear's
you
been teaching me a thing or two.
you hit the handle of Bob's axe.
I should probably not be doing this while drunk.
You broke my axe.
But yeah, those are the results of the game.
Bop is gonna go set up her tent off away from everyone in a corner of the camp and have an existential crisis crisis.
Let me tell you how we're not letting that happen.
She's still in the camp. She's
That's
still
how
in
you
the camp.
get kidnapped.
She's still in the camp though. She's just off
Yeah,
in the
we
corner
were
of the camp.
we were just still in Hestein, like the whole city that she basically rules.
Well, Bob, her tent, and her scoliosis horse are off in the corner by themselves.
Corra would like to sneak and set up her sleeping area near Bob.
Go ahead.
We could all still sleep in a tiny hut.
I want to sleep with people.
Kari
Does
would
Bob
go.
notice? Does Bob notice?
Bob, roll a... Nope.
We're not allowed to be alone.
Can I stealth over to cast Tiny Hut?
Sure, go ahead. I'll roll for stealth.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
Kiki, I love you, but you gotta quit showing me up when I draw a cute picture.
Your picture inspired mine.
I drew a tiny little.
Oh
cute
shit!
dragon.
I see a Loch Ness monster. Then there's an octopus there.
No, there's a doctor.
Alright. So yeah, Bob, as far as you know, isolated yourself from the rest of the party. And as for everyone else, you are in the tiny hut with Bob.
Onora's gonna be under the stars outside.
Wait, did you put the tiny hut around my tent?
Yes.
You shit.
Onora's gonna be outside under the stars.
I hope you know my horse was in my tent with me.
Alright. And so you guys, take a long rest if you need it. And you wake up the next day sobered up. And so you guys are greeted with breakfast. Not pancakes or waffles, sadly. It's more of a, it's like a stew. Something's quick and easy to make.
This is the worst war camp I've ever been a part of.
Hugbear, roll for taste.
Was that D100?
Just a D20.
Oh, he hates it.
No, you don't like it.
This is shit.
Cora's gonna pause and her putting more food into Hugbear's plate and then just take it back.
I'd rather have rations. Pull out my rations.
Okay, Hugbear has
Pop will give him her handful of bacon that's always in her pocket.
you have rations and pocket bacon.
Otherwise, Takari can hunt for you if she can.
No, you're not allowed to go away.
I guess I'll survive.
I love
But
it's
I'll
got
be
a name
mopey
now.
about it.
It's got a name now, Pocket Bacon. It's just a meme.
All right. And as you guys are eating, you guys are told the plan that you guys are gonna be riding off to meet at a point between your camp and their castle, and you guys will meet at around midday to negotiate, get to know each other. Basically it's more of a like a general informational meeting.
Oh, put it back.
No. There it is. So unless you guys want to do anything, we can just cut over to the meeting.
Yep.
Is there any shops nearby?
Sadly, no.
Or anywhere I can sell those carapaces that I have?
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
In the woods.
17. Sadly, you don't see any traveling merchants.
Okay.
Alright, and so you guys ride on over to the meeting point at around midday, and you see coming towards you guys, you see a small army, and then within that small army you see riding on horseback, you see two half-orcs, one looking older than the other.
Hey, Kinsey.
Yeah.
Hey, Kinsey, guess what I want to do?
You're... What's up?
I'd like to stealth.
I would never have guessed. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I was kind of hoping you'd be like, I'm going to ride out and meet them and punch one.
I'm gonna just attack, you know?
I'm gonna just say fuck you.
Stealthing is so unlike you. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I would just like to cease to be perceived.
Okay, and yeah, you will not be perceived. Alright, so you hide. Alright, and eventually the two half orcs get off the horses, start approaching, and you see Heletris and Druggok start approaching.
Have I seen Veridath at all?
No, not since you last saw him in Jesmia.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check on the new boys, just like their body language and stuff?
Sure, go ahead. Okay. These are prideful people. You get like sort of aggressive pride from these guys. Seeing it's not that, and
distasteful.
Yeah, and you also see it from the army that is bigger than the ones that she brought.
I don't like that.
Do you guys walk up with Heletris and Druggok?
Takari will be behind Heletris.
I'll sneak up along the side.
Okay, go ahead. You will do that. Anybody else besides Takari?
I just want a better view on what's
I'm sorry.
going on.
What's that? These guys are kind of hard to read. But Onora, you were going up with them? Okay, cool. So it's just Onora and Takari. Got you.
And me.
I know, you're just off to the side.
Yeah. I just want a better...
She's in the eastern
vantage
plane.
point.
No, not yet. Not yet. She didn't roll a 30.
Oh,
Close.
Bob
Close.
would have gone with them too.
Okay, so
Can
only
Hugbear see me?
Uh...
And Hugbear get up to a 29 in perception.
I kind of want Hugbear to see me.
You know what? Yes, Hugbear does see you.
Okay, because I want to be able to pass on information to him. But I specifically don't want...
Okay.
The newbies
Corra, why
to
don't
see.
you make a perception check just to see if you can hear them while you're stealthing. Oh yeah. You can hear them just fine. And so just double check.
I'm also trying to remain unseen.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So Hugbear stays in the back. Corra's off to the side, and Onora, Takari, and Bop approach with Druggok and Heletris. And you see Heletris speaks and goes, "Gentlemen," and you see the younger one goes, the younger looking half-orc just goes, "Afternoon," and the older one, which you figure is the king, goes, "I assume these were your friends you were having us wait for?" And Heletris goes, "Yes. Well, yes. Some of them, not sure where the other ones went off to, but these are some of the rulers of Northleaf Style. They heard about my little arrangement here, and I guess while we were here making our agreement, they probably wanted to swing by and make an agreement with the Druyye, I assume, correct?
That is correct.
And you see the Dormash says, "Alright. I guess we can hit 2 birds with 1 spear."
I'm pretty sure the saying is hit 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, here it's spear.
I'm not a bird, I'm Bob.
Wouldn't a stone be more successful or more rewarding as it's a smaller weapon?
I guess you could put it like that, yeah. But let's not change the subject.
Why is this important?
Alright, and see Dormash goes, "Well, Heletris, Kron."
Ron!
Shrimp?
And Kron says, "Well, I guess there's no turn back now, is there?" And you see Hel just goes, "No, I guess not." And she goes, "So, presume that we'll schedule a wedding. So we'll schedule a wedding, possibly here in Druyye, and we'll have my mother come over. We'll have my mother come over here, and we'll have the official wedding." And Kron goes, "That's the plan." Dormash speaks up and says, "How quickly can you get your mother here?"
What's the rush?
Do you see that?
I'm gonna like sign it to like Hugbear.
Hugbear is unperceived too.
The Hugbear and I said that we had communication.
Yeah.
We do, but I'm not making myself known.
Yep.
Yeah, I can still ask you questions.
Yeah.
So Hel just replies with, we could reach out to her. With our noble friend Takari Elwig from Hestein, we can send her a message immediately, and she could be here in about 7-8 days. No, I'm sorry. 10 days?
Onora's gonna watch the sun, like, very intently, like, almost in an analytic way.
Right. And then you see Kron turns to Dormash and says, "Father, it's fine. It doesn't have to be immediately."
At that, she's gonna turn her gaze to the king, and she's gonna kind of like tilt her head a little, and just in a curious way, ask him, why so rushed to get married?
Well, you see, when you see lazy man here, and puts his hand on his son's shoulder. Lazy man here can't quite find someone, in quotation, with air quotes, of his type.
Isn't the princess here his type? Had they been...
I discovered that I soon found out why he wasn't actively searching for his wife, as apparently he found one of his own.
So then what's the rush? Let the lovebirds have a little time. Besides, it is a long journey for their mother to come here, as they're coming farther than we came.
Bob's gonna poke Nora.
Nora's gonna ignore Bob.
I have I have an idea.
Honora's just gonna continue to wait for his reply.
I have an idea.
And he speaks up and says, "Well, with a connection with our children being married, we'll have a strong relationship between Jessamine and Druyye, and with basically nothing really happening here, I want things to pick up quickly."
What things to pick up?
Nothing much has happened here
No poking yet.
in the past couple of months, in the past couple of years, maybe.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yes, but it's also boring. Nothing is moving. Nothing. Usually, there's one thing that is either intense or tragic, but nothing happens here.
Can I do an insight check?
Oh, sure, go
I
ahead.
would also like to do an insight check.
You know when a kid really wants your attention and they're like super annoying about it?
I guess I don't know shit.
Onora.
Okay.
Onora, I have an idea. Onora.
Takari,
Onora.
you think
Onora.
there is something going on.
Onora.
There's layers. There's something there. You sense they're planning something. That something bad is going to happen.
That's a good idea.
As for Corra, you don't sense deceit, but he's a little hard to read.
At this point, Honora's gonna glare down at Bop and kind of in a harshish, whispery tone. What do you want, Bop?
They should get married in No Flea Asylum so we can control it.
You should?
No, the princess and the prince.
You mean Takari?
I'll just say Takari here.
And she's gonna walk over, grab Heletris, walk over, point at the half orc and go, "They should get married in No Flea Asylum, and that could be how we contribute to your alliance so that we can all be friends."
Make a persuasion check.
Damn it.
What the?
I win.
Fucking nat 20s, that shit.
You see the prince Kron speak up says, "Well, that actually sounds like a pretty good idea, What no better way to tie relations with two regions than marrying the princess of one and have the marriage take place in another?" And
Well, we would like to have an alliance with you. I believe it would be beneficial for both sides.
Plus, we're in the middle anyway.
you see Dormash speaks up and says, I was gonna say no initially, but you guys bring up a good point.
Not only do you end up with a marriage and combining two regions, but you also gain an ally, a powerful one at that.
I guess we can have the marriage take place in No Flea Asylum. Though it will take longer for us to reach there.
Not necessarily. It may take sooner because if her mother is traveling to No Flea Asylum as we travel back to No Flea Asylum, by the time each of us reach there, it'll be about the same time. Instead of having to wait twice as long for the mother to journey here to Druyye.
Alright, well,
Would that not be more beneficial? Less time consuming?
I should have been at lunch with you guys earlier. You guys are smart. And Kron goes, well, how about this? Father, I believe, still has some business that he needs to take care of for today. why don't we plan on leaving tomorrow?
We do have to make a couple preparations with the rest of our group, but we'll get back to you by this evening on when we'll be able to depart.
All right. Yeah. If she points over, you see Dormash points over towards Takari. If she has some ability to send some sort of message to Heletris' mother, then you can probably do the same thing to us. I don't know how that works.
Yes, I can send a message both ways, but I just need to know at least 25 words long of what you want me to say.
Just let me know what. Just let Kron know your answer by the evening today.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some discussing to deal.
As you guys are going to leave, he goes. You see Dormash goes. One more thing.
Yes, she'll turn. She will, because she at this point she was turning to leave. She'll turn around to face him and make direct eye contact.
You see, he's not looking at you. He's actually looking at Druggok, and he's like he has that expression of like remembering, and as he goes, Orc, do I know you from somewhere? And you see Druggok turns around and says, maybe.
I guess.
Maybe not. And Dormash says, well, I remember seeing if there was this clan back in my early years. There was a clan back in the day where they were as powerful as I was. And I think one of the youngest groups had an orc. So I wasn't sure. So I was wondering if that was you. Druggok speaks and says, yes, that's me. And you see Dormash says, sorry to hear about what happened to your tribe. And Druggok says, yeah, I bet you are. And
I'm gonna insight check.
Go inciting who?
I'm gonna incite both at this point.
Same.
The king.
I want to incite the king.
Go ahead, both of you make insight checks.
I want to very subtly pull out my stick
Your stick.
and cast away.
Alright. Christ. If you don't, he sounds sincere. What he's saying, he means it. What he just said, he has meant it. And Takari again, hard to read.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone else who rolled got it. You see, Kron looks a little confused, and you see Kron is like sort of looking back and forth, slowly looking back and forth between Druggok and his father, sort of like a little confused. And you see Dormash says, enjoy your evening. See you tomorrow. And the two head back onto their horses, and then trot off, and with their army, head back to the kingdom.
How many people did they bring in their little army?
It was like 50, 60.
Yeah.
I'm half tempted to do something that would really piss the group off.
What are you thinking of doing?
I'm half tempted to sneak and follow them back into the kingdom. To spy.
What have we said about disappearing alone?
We wouldn't know.
I mean,
Hugbear would.
Hugbear is.
Hugbear's gonna follow?
Oh, Hugbear was going to do it, whether Corra
Okay,
was
we're
going.
going. We're on the same wavelength, so.
And stealth for crap.
Yeah, Nora's not invited.
We're gonna go back to the camp with Heletris, I think, aren't we?
Yes.
All right, and so, Bop, Onora, and Takari, you head back with Druggok and Heletris, and go back to the camp. Hugbear and Corra, do you just immediately go stealthing?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna do.
They're still stealthing. They never came out of stealth.
I know. I'm just gonna do a general perception check.
What was their fucking stealth?
It's 29.
29 and Hugbear was 18.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys follow them. Not only do you have to follow them, but you go up. The castle is like on a hill, and so you have to climb up a bit.
Is it just a castle, or does it have like a village surrounding?
No, it's just a castle, and you see. Do you guys follow them inside?
If they're heading inside,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. You guys. Okay. So you. It gets to a point where you guys find yourselves on a bush, and then you see that before the entry to the entryway, past the wall, you see there's a bridge. That
How far is it? How long is the bridge?
pretty long.
Does it have a lot of support beams and stuff that I could sneak through?
Yeah, there are support beams that lead down to the.
Are they super thick, or are they climbable looking?
They're super thick. The bridge is made of stone.
I know I can get across.
Oh, you guys also see that there's you can see there are guards at the front of this bridge, and then beyond that, almost halfway, there's two more guards.
Corra's gonna mouth sorry to Hugbear, and then I would like to come out of stealth and look like I'm just running behind, and I'm super apologetic. I'm trying to make sure I'm the least threatening person possible. And I'm gonna be I'm so sorry, I missed the meeting. I just wanted to pay my respects to the king and the prince.
Make a deception.
One of the leaders
Make a deception check.
of No Flee Asile.
Give me a sec here.
Pretty good deception.
Yeah.
I have expertise in it.
Shit. Yes, you do. I think this is... Give me a sec. Yeah. Alright. So...
I know I'm not allowed to go off on my own, however.
The guards look at each other for a minute, and they look back to you and say... we could... One of us can go back and see if they can, if we can go back and see if they can send the prince over.
Please do. And I'm going to... Let me look at what I've got with me. Yeah, I'm gonna just, like, be like, please do, and, like, try to be, like, look as grateful as possible.
Oh, don't worry, they're falling for it. And you see, like, one of they look at each other, one of them goes, "You go," and he goes, "No, you go." And it's just, I went last time. You go. Fine. And you see one of them starts running to the bridge, across the bridge, and about five. Yeah.
Well, the old one there is distracted by Corra, and the other one's now fucked off. I'm going to blip my echo to the other side of this guard, and then switch places with it. And I'm going to start going across the beams underneath the bridge by putting my echo on the next beam, blipping over. Echo across the beam, blip over. Until I'm on the other side of the bridge.
All right.
Under the bridge.
I will say, make a stealth check, because you just came out of stealth, so you gotta make another one, and then make an athletics check.
I'll re-roll the stealth one.
Not right.
Can he have advantage because I'm distracting all the guards?
I'm
just, like, chatting with them.
He got past the first guard. It's the next two.
Okay.
Okay. 19. Okay, and you get past. You make it to the other side quietly using your trick. And you find yourself on the other side of the bridge, on sort of on the last beam that supports this bridge. That's closest to the main door.
What do I see from here?
Make a perception check. 12. You see that the main door is a swinging door, so it looks open inward, and it's mostly composing of metal. And of course, it's just the castle itself is stone structure, and it's pretty big. But you don't know anything else beyond that.
How far away is this metal door?
From where you are, I'll say 30 feet.
Okay.
Because you have to take like 10 feet to climb up, and then 20 feet to go forward to the door.
Cool. I'm going to wait until the prince is escorted out of this building and that door is opened. And as soon as the door starts to close, I'm going to put my echo in that room and then blip into it.
All right. All right. And so the door opens. You see the prince is escorted by one guard. Is escorted by a couple guards. As they walk out the bridge, the door is slowly closing. You summon your echo just on the other side, just in time, and then switch places, and you find yourself on the other side.
I'm in the castle.
You are in a courtyard, but it's not like a courtyard where it's like there's other villagers or there's life in there. It's mostly like you see there's stables, there's blacksmiths And you see like just training grounds.
Okay, I'm going to stealth and keep my hood going. If there's a place I can duck into.
Roll stealth check.
Almost a 20.
Yeah, that was. Let me just. You hide. You find you take a little bit to look around. You find there is a one spot that you can hide, and you get in there just in time as a couple of guards are about to. If you were 1 second, if you were half a second slower, they could have seen you.
Then I just have to murder my way.
Alright. And so,
I'm just gonna kind of take a look around and get my best estimation of where I could find the kick potentially.
Okay. You see there's a path that goes from the door that goes past everything else, and it seems to go to a main structure. Well, actually, no. It leads to. I was thinking of the Jesmium Castle. Where you see leads to another door that's similar to the one you just came across.
I'm going to bide my time and hide until that door opens.
Okay.
See if there's like a guard thing that kind of goes where they open the door or for what reason, and I'll blip into it again.
Okay. So we're gonna pass back to Corra. Eventually, you see the Crown approach. She says, "I was informed that you missed the meeting."
She's gonna stick her hand out, and she's gonna be like putting like the full like Southern belle forward, just like, "I'm so sorry. You know, I just got a little bit tripped up, missed out when everyone else was leaving, and missed like I wanted to come and say hi, introduce myself, especially if we're going to be starting an alliance." And she's like waiting for him to take her hand.
Oh, you see, he looks at you a little bit, and he slowly reaches out and shakes her hand. He says, "You said you were a ruler of Nofliasile?"
Yeah. My name's Corra.
Hi. Kron.
And so she's just gonna be like, "Can we take a walk and discuss, I heard we might be hosting it in Nofliasile, and you know, I'm just one of those planners. I'd like to get all your ideas for the wedding." She's gonna try to like convince him to like start wedding planning with her to give Hugbear more time.
I guess we could. Would you want to talk about it inside, or do you want to take a little stroll?
That would be lovely. You know, y'all really do have some nice hospitality here. I've heard wonderful things about y'all. The girls could not stop talking about it. As well as how handsome you are. But like, that's another point.
You see Kron gives a little smirk and says, "I would be surprised." And, yeah, he will take you inside. And he leads you across, and you see the same thing as Hugbear saw. You saw you see that there's stables, blacksmiths, training grounds. So this castle wasn't. You get the idea that this castle wasn't really made for lifestyle, like how like in Hestein they have their wall, then there's the village, and then the main castle. But this mostly is for defense.
Okay.
This castle was made for the army.
And Corra's doing, like, everything in her power to endear herself to these people and make them think that she's their best friend.
Oh boy. Your choice. Persuasion or deception?
Let's do deception.
Alright, go ahead.
And she doesn't fully trust these people. She doesn't have their ill will at hand, but she doesn't fully trust them. She's just trying to get them to trust her.
Okay. they look to trust you.
Okay.
And Hugbear, as you're stealthing and you're hiding, you see you come across Corra and Krong talking.
Cora's like got her arm through her hand through his arm, just like gabbing away.
And you see there's also 3 guards that are walking like behind them.
Hugbear knows exactly what she's doing.
If they're heading for the main building, I just wait. I know my timing.
They seem to be heading towards the main building.
I wait.
All right, and so yeah, you continue talking, and you see he brings up and he brings up and says, I wonder if like I can, and I was kind of thinking for the feast. I was thinking we could have possibly like a big feast. You know,
Yeah, of course.
do you have a place where it's do you have a place for like big gatherings?
Oh, let me tell you about this tavern we have. Oh my gosh, you would. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing.
I was thinking more of a guild hall or.
It's more of a reception area, so we can turn it into anything we need it to be. And she's just gabbing and just like switching any fears that he has.
Okay. Just a reminder, you do have a Gorgon guild hall.
Yes, that's kind of what.
Okay, got you. And
I was thinking like the ceremony there, and then we can be like in between, and then go back, have a whole reception.
And he goes, "Have you done this sort of thing?"
We all know that we want drinks in between the two.
Yeah, there is going to be a lot of drinks involved. You sound like you've done this previously. How many times have you done this sort of thing?
Oh, I'm married and like loving husband, all that. I wanted the whole big thing, and I never got it. So then just everyone else started coming to me because I had all these ideas.
Oh, well, that sounds generous of you.
I mean, it's my job as a rule is to make everyone comfortable, correct?
Yeah, I guess you do need to make people comfortable. Well, I see you're about to approach the main gate, and you see that the doors are slowly opening towards. Actually, no. You see that as the door opens, you see on the other side a core. You see a drawbridge just core down. Hugbear, make a perception check to see if you notice this.
Can I
Oh yeah, you see. Oh, once again, the doors that you first bamped through is the same doors. Open up, and you see a drawbridge, looks to be lowered by rope, comes down.
Can I roll perception to see if I saw Hugbear?
Sure, go ahead. Hugbear's last stealth was 16. Yes, you do. You know that Hugbear's in this area.
She's not gonna like let anything on.
Yep.
But she's gonna try to like.
I'll say that you kept it within that deception check.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to keep it like, but we're going just slow enough that it makes it a little easier for her to do whatever he needs to do.
All right, and you see the prince says, "I'm sorry to cut you off short, but I need to attend some business and pack my bags."
Oh, of course. Of course. And she's gonna be like, okay, well, you know where to find me if you need anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I really wish I was able to meet your... She's, like, talking to herself at this point. I really wish I was able to meet your father. I'm sure there's lots of things that he would like to discuss with the wedding as well to make it perfect.
Well, sadly, he is quite busy himself. I know he's got some business to take care of on his end. So, I can assure that I can have you meet with him tomorrow when we journey out.
Oh, that would be absolutely wonderful. Now, do you have anyone who could escort me back out? You know, it's not really safe for a lady at this time of night.
Yeah. You see, he turns around. Please make sure she safely gets back outside. And he's like, yes, sir.
She's just gonna continue yapping to the guards to try to keep their attention on her instead of Hugbear.
All right. All right, and make a just make a general charisma check to see if you can keep him. 15.
Or would it be performance? Because God knows this is not Corra.
Sure, yeah, make a performance.
I think that's a better modifier.
Alright, you roll 3 better. Okay. They seem to go, you have their attention.
Perfect. You're welcome, Hugbear.
And so, and you're about, and as Corra's being lead to the first door, back out to the bridge. Hugbear, what you doing?
As soon as Corra has the guards distracted and semi out of the way, I'm going to put my echo under the drawbridge as it's being lifted.
Oh, towards the main building?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking to bamf over there and just try to grab on?
If I can grab the top of it and then bamf up to it, and they'll just bring me right up to the top.
Okay. Like on the side that'll be facing you as it comes up, or the side that'll be facing away from you?
I'll be on the outside of the building, because my plan is to go up and over.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me to see if you can get there, if you can do this without being caught.
It's alright.
Let's roll that. Alright. Now make an athletics check to see if you can initially grab on.
Oh shit. 28.
Yep, and I'll give you with that 28 that you managed to get yourself over. The drawbridge just closes and you slide on inside.
Cool.
Corra, you're eventually led out to the end of the bridge.
And she's just like thanking and gabbing to them all the whole time about like, oh, y'all are so good at your job, they're so lucky to have you. Just building all their egos a little bit.
It's nice to get a compliment every now and then. Alright, we need to get back to our jobs. Have a good evening.
And then she's gonna make her way back. She's gonna stealth on her way back because she doesn't trust these woods.
Stealth.
I mean, I guess she's not going all the way back. She's kind of like trying to like hang in the periphery, but like still be a little bit out of the way.
Into the ethereal plane you go.
Did she ever exist? Did she actually go?
I don't know. So yeah, Hugbear, you find yourself inside the main. You find yourself inside the main building.
Going to stealth through the halls and hope to God it's labeled like a Walmart where they say King's Room this way.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Almost a fucking 20 again, god damn it.
Alright. You managed to, you read the pattern, like the soldiers' movements, and managed to walk around them just enough, and you were quiet enough you were able to walk past them. And you see that there is a so we go through this hallway and you see there's this giant and you enter this like this giant room in which there's like a table in the center, a long table in the center with a bigger chair on the far end. And you see on the left side of the room, there's a doorway, and on the right side of the room, there's also another doorway.
I put my ear to the right door, I guess.
All right. Make a perception check. All right. You hear on the other side. You hear you hear on the other side one voice. You hear Dormash's voice, and you hear goes and you hear sentences that go yeah, he's finally getting married. Now we'll have a stronger alliance with Noflisal and Jesmium at the same time. Things are certainly going to get very interesting.
There's only the one voice?
Yeah, the one voice.
Hugbear is going to knock on this door.
All right. You knock on the door. You hear some shuffling, and then you hear like shuffling, on the other side, and you hear footsteps. It goes, "Who is it?"
I'm going to knock on the door again and wait till the footsteps are closer to the door.
All right. Yeah. So you hear him. You hear him walk over towards the door.
That's when I'm going to kick the door open.
Okay. Make a athletics check for me. Boof! You kick the door open. Oh, what? And the door swings wide open. You see Dormash on the other side. He goes, "What the hell?" And you see he reaches out. He reaches for, and you see he's reaching for like a sword. The sword that's on his side.
Hello. I am Thordruk Groton, rightful leader of the Stoneforge clan. You robbed me of my rule, my friends, and my clan. In the last 6 months, I have overthrown armies, governments, religious leaders. 6 provinces in these lands owe me a life debt, and I have come for my birthright. You will repay this debt. I draw my glaive.
He says, "I don't know what's going on in your head or what you said, but I can assure you, if I know what you're thinking of, I had nothing to do with it."
Either you had no part, and you were just a lazy, shitty ruler who did not look out for a clan that did you much good. Or you wrote the fucking command yourself. And I walked towards him with my glaive.
And you see he looks at you, yeah, and he says, "Wait a minute. You're the strong one, aren't you?"
Yeah, I've been... Since I was caught that day, I've been going by a different name. They call me Hugbear.
I'm gonna offer you one last chance. Turn around, leave, or this is gonna get ugly very fast.
Put my echo behind him. I agree.
This is where we're gonna end tonight's session. Holy shit, the thing's get intense!
Just assassinate the king.